Time it is. It is chauffeur executive time. Executive chauffeur and executives. Yeah, business run this morning. We're gonna pick up somebody not too far from where I am now. We're gonna pick them up and then we're gonna take them up to New York. We're gonna drop them gentlemen off in New York. I think it's all gentlemen. It's 4. I mean, that's big money, 4 people. And then we're going to come down to Newark, pick up another client, and bring them back to PA. And then we're done for the day. But we got a long layover, man, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this long layover in Jersey, because I don't know much about Jersey. It's not like I can go and run somewhere and go to Jersey and like, all right, cool, let me grab something to grub on. So I'll see what I get up there. I do have a smoothie, so I can drink that. But, just to hold me over. I just had a cinnamon raisin bagel, so I should be okay, because by the time I picked them up, I started heading back down towards Newark, you know what I mean? And then when I sit there, I think I sit for a couple hours before I pick them up, I should be all right. This is where I almost ran into a back of 500 people. Not this time. Not going to happen. Capital. So what are y'all doing? Y'all out limoing, executive limoing, driving people around, getting to meet millionaires and CEOs and financial advisors. Financial officers, CFOs. Y'all doing that? No. What you doing? What are you doing? Scrolling through the phone, right? Scrolling through the phone. Scrolling through the phone, right? Can't believe this joint came on. Like I said, the B word. After I just said scrolling with the phone. Oh man, y'all gotta get up and get out, do something. Go find something to do, man. Go to a thrift store and find some amazing finds. I want to get this Kunga, but I'm not gonna be able to get it. Cause I just bought fragrances yesterday, so I gotta pay for these fragrances. But if I get a nice couple $50 tips, which maybe I may get today, then I might pick up a Kunga. It's actually called a Dikembe Matumbo. It's a little joint. Strap. Boom, 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 boom. I would like to have something like that in the studio. Anything musical I need in the studio. I want anything musical in the studio. I got shakers. I got maracas. What else I got? Tambourine stick. I got all kinds of stuff back there in the vocal booth. So I'd be like, all right, cool. Now that we fund that song, let's add some chicka 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 chicka. And then my neighbor lives down the hallway. He the one has the Dikembe already. I told him, look, man, why don't you come around? I'll make a song and let you play on the Dikembe, and then you can take it home. But you can offer people up nice stuff that they've never been offered in their life. And they're not used to somebody being nice to them and saying, come on to the studio. You ain't got to pay. Let me pull up a song and let you play the Dikembe on there. And then take it home. I ain't gonna charge you nothing. It must be a trick. You must be trying to poison me or something. Some people just can't accept people being nice to them. Like when I let people in front of me, when I'm not in a rush, go ahead. You can get in front of me in the car while I'm driving. Go ahead. Well, you want to go? Go ahead. I'm going to move over. I'll let you go around me. Some people, and you know who I'm talking about, don't like nice. They're not used to They used to hussing and fussing and jumping around and acting a fool, dancing and all kinds of craziness. No. Trying to be nice to people and get them to learn something new. All right, so I just don't see. I'm turning my balls on it. It's like, how you not want to come out here and drive, especially if you already been driving. Come out here and meet new people, make good money. You don't make good money from the job. No, that's garbage money. But make good money from meeting people. Me just meeting people and having these executives and what you call them, and now I have their phone numbers too. I got your phone number, cool. They'll tell me, I got your phone number. They have my phone number there. I'm talking about millionaire people. How many millionaires have your phone number? I'm waiting. Don't worry about it. None. You don't have no millionaires have your number. Unless they're your boss. That's about it. So I'm just telling you, man, I'm just trying to put y'all down with something, man. Like I said, I was doing paraprofessional. I'm working in the school system before that. I just can't see my life just being 64 in my 60s, just sitting around, just not doing nothing. That don't make any sense, man. And like I said, I can't even say, About 10 years ago, I wasn't doing nothing. I can't say that. I've always been a music producer. 20 years ago, music producer. 30 years ago, music producer. 40 years ago, music producer. 50 years ago, in the Navy. There's never a time I wasn't doing something with my life. I didn't say I didn't ask that to come on. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're not going to do it, inspire your children to do it. If you have children, or your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, inspire them to do something. If you just like being normal, be normal. But don't hold back people who try not to be normal. Let them go on by themselves and not be threatened by you trying to not be normal and trying to be exemplary. And don't worry about them. And if somebody trying to keep you from being special, youngsters, if your mother, father, anybody in your family trying to keep you from being exemplary, they're going to hold you back to where they are, not doing nothing. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Leave them. Leave them. Make a plan right now to try to get you an apartment, get you them, and leave them folk. Because brothers and sisters, youngsters, your mothers will be trying to keep you in the house to get an extra check from the government. I've seen it on YouTube. So they will hold you back as long as they can hold you back, just so they can have the convenience of getting more money from the government. If you're of age. Now, if you're older, well, y'all know how I feel about older. Y'all know how I feel about grown down men, boys living with their mama. You know how I feel about that. They don't even talking about that. Ain't even talking about it. But I'm just saying, you don't have to do that. You can let your child go out there and try to do something with their lives and let them become exemplary, not same old average Joe type stuff. But going out there and really showing the world, yo, I got talent, or I got skills, or I have skills, or, you know, I can do something special. I can do this, I can do that. Don't let your parents hold you back. And like I said, don't let your mother keep you in the house so she can get that check. Don't do it. She got to feel on her own. Well, I brought you into this world. You do what I tell you to do. Stay in this house forever so I can keep getting these checks from Trump. Or whoever else is next. Whoever's next up, and it don't matter whether the White House go. Look, man. People doing their own things now. New York got their own Mandami, but he still got to get money from Trump. But nevertheless, you can do anything you want to do. You can be in any government in the city, in the state you want to. Or maybe you want to move to Africa or something. I know a lot of people move to Japan, man. I want to move to Japan. Now I'm hearing about more brothers and sisters moving to Japan. That is really more of a, okay, well, maybe I'll go ahead and think about that now. You know what I mean? But you got to have talent. You can't go to another country and just go and sit there and try to get checks, because they ain't going to give you no checks. They're going to get rid of your behind, put you in a jail, or just exterminate you. They don't play that over in them other countries. Come over there and think you can just come over there and get a check. You got to come over there with something, some skills, some money, some common sense. That's what you got to do. So youngsters, if y'all looking at this video, I'm going to try to share with the youngsters. Do not let your parents hold you back from going out and being exemplary. Get off the phone. Put down those video games. Pick up something. Don't want to be a rapper. Stop wanting to be a rapper. Stop be a basketball player. You're not going to be a basketball player. You're in a bit by now, especially you 30 years old. Stop being a rap is dead. Rap is dead. Rap is gay now. Unless you gay, rap is dead. And all these old heads trying to bring rap back. Stop it, man. Rap is dead. You ain't gonna never make any money off rap. Stop it. Learn how to sing. Learn how to produce. Learn how to do something else. Stop playing. Look, I'm trying to help y'all out. I am a seasoned adult. I've done a lot of things in my life. Like I said, from high school to the Navy, to 35 years of SEPTA, to Grammy member, to recording artist, to producer, engineer, paraprofessional, executive limo driver, and Notary Public. I was going to do realty. But when I hear about my friend doing realty and people don't show up to the goddamn houses, I wouldn't do realty unless I do realty out here. $1 million houses, $500,000 houses. My man called me, he was like, yo, man, I tell you what, you be knowing these rich people, man. Why don't you throwing my card, he started talking about real estate, throwing my card, and I give you 20%. I said, you'll give me 20% once we kind of contract. I don't play that. We're going to have a contract that if I give you some leads for somebody who's going to buy $1 million house, I'm going to get 10%, then we're signing contracts. This ain't no, oh man, what happened? No, sign a contract, get my money. First off the top, then you pay yourself. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. And I can do it that way because I know realtors. But again, I know millionaire people too. I'm going to go pick up a millionaire person and take him to New York. Like I took my man from Gillespie Junior High School, picked him up, $7.8 million house. Picked up this young lady from India, $6.4 million house. Picked up Dr. Oz's daughter, who's married to a gentleman from Asplum, $4.6 million house. Picked up Tyrese Maxey, his crib, $3.4 million. Picked him up from the crib. I ain't got no more to say. I gotta look for my car though. I got $275. So look for $275. I'm gonna jump in that joint and be out. It's gonna take me like 5 minutes to get to their crib. But like I said, I like to start early, get up out here, get it going. So be inspired by somebody who can inspire you. Me. If your parents can't inspire you, then don't worry about it. Because they're not meant to inspire. But I can inspire you to do all you want to do, be all you want to be. It is not rocket science. You just do it. Like Michael said, just do it. You're not going to be a famous rapper, basketball player. It just ain't going to happen. Stop playing. All right? Do something else. I got to look for my Escalade. Hold on. I'll take y'all while I'm looking for my Escalade. $275. Go back with y'all. I might as well park here, man. I don't care where the car is. I'll just carry the stuff over there. No, I won't. And here we go. We're going to go and find my car. Cadillac $275. Now, what I could do is really just go and grab my key. But what because I got to go in there anyway and grab the key. But now I want to find, well, yeah, I really need to go grab the key. 73, 66. Dad, that joint was an accident. I don't want that accident joint, man. I'm about to say, man, I ain't taking no car that been in an accident. Somebody ripped that joint up. That's messed up. You got to pay for that. They ain't gonna be getting a check for a minute. Here's my baby, 275 right here, waiting for pop. So then I'm gonna go in here and get my key. That's 275. My car down there waiting. Well, I'm gonna get my stuff out the car. In fact, let me just move it down here, and then I'm gonna put my car right in that spot right there. There's a lot of cars here today. There's not a lot of action going down today on Saturday. Okay, well that's cool. That's good enough for me. All right, so let's go and put the gear and the phone stuff. I just thought about my phone. I got it. I'm about to say, man, I definitely keep this in the car. Because they catch you looking down at your phone while you're driving. They have a freaking conniption like a bunch of little babies. All right, so here's my car right here. 275 Escalade. Holla at your boy. Put my car right here so I can put the stuff right in the goddamn car. My cooler and my 2 bags. So we're going to put this in park. Let's go get my key. Come on. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to come out here and make money and drive for 6 hours. And again, I make my own schedule. 3 days a week. That's my baby telling me you left the key in the car. That's right. That's right. That's right. See? There's a lot of Escalades around. There's never this many Escalades around. Whole bunch of Escalades. Whole bunch of cars in general. Might be a couple buses out. Look at that big bus back there. That's a big bus. All right, so I got to get in. Can't give y'all my code because y'all might want to come in here and get a job without my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Gonna go up in here. I'm gonna get my key off the rack. Right now they're doing the bus, as you can see. They're washing the bus. Party bus. All right. 275. This is mine right here with the bold letters. 275. I'm gonna go in here and I usually go in and take a little leaky. If I gotta get some stuff for the car, like some hand sanitizer. Let me grab a pad. The key here. Inclement weather, we're not worried about that. because it's not inclement weather. So I'm going here. Usually the door is locked. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put you on mute so you don't hear my dreamings. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. I ain't up there because, they don't look out for the boys. They don't look out for me. I be getting amazing service and excellent service and all that stuff. Try to act like I don't do my job. Get out of here. Big limo. Decline. Gotta walk on these mats. You mess around and slip and break your face off. So it's a big giant, but it's just a long joint. I don't know how many this holds. That joint almost holds. Those are car baby seats. If we had car baby seats, we got them back there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's pretty cool. Take it, dear. Come on. All right. Have a good one. There you go. Like she just come back in. I left my key in the goddamn room. Flapping around with y'all. Hold on. Somebody gonna kill me. You leave my keys here? I did. I did leave my keys. Leave my keys on the table. They're moving now. I gotta go hunt them down. I'm trying to get up out of here. Okay, she ain't open. Left my key. And my gas card. And my parking card. Go in here and get their receipts done. Because every time you park and they gotta pay for parking, you gotta take a picture of the receipt and the job number you use the receipt on, and that way bada bing, bada boom, all right? And so now we get ready to go and get the caddy daddy. Open sesame. My door nice and open, so I'll throw a few things in here. Adjust my seat. And I might as well let these seats back because 4 people, my first trip is going to be 4 people. So I might as well just adjust this joint now so they all can jump in. Like I had 4 people the other night. So let it down. Head out. I said let it down. Bam. And lift it up. And that way when I go pick them up, it's already done. It's called being proactive. And if you don't back your car in the spots, you are really a straight a-hole. Who doesn't park there? Man, back your car into the spot. It don't take much to do. I can always pull into a spot. Then ain't it stupid now you got to pull out and almost hit people because you too lazy to back the car into the spot. That's why I have a garage. Stay away from y'all crazy. Don't back your car in the spot people. Right, you always complain about something, I know. Because it makes sense. All right, now, I gotta go get my bag. Okay, so put these in here in my bag with my stuff. The bag with my key. I'm gonna take the key out. I can't drive out the key, RaJuR. The key should be in my pocket though. Where's my key at? My joint to put my phone on. I thought I had my key in my pocket. It is in my pocket. That's what I thought. Talking about. All right, I'm gonna get my cooler. Put my cooler in here. Hold on, stay with me. Just don't know why my headphone is in my belt. In fact, my headphones where it always ends up, in my zipper. Incredible. All right, getting the cooler out. Not sure what that is. Stop. My cooler out. Has my waters. Has my water and really when you walk, that tells me that I got the car on. I walked with the car with the key. Not the kids in the car, Roger. Look, I only had this car for 7 weeks. I bought the car, it got smacked up after 6 weeks. I don't know how to work some of the stuff in this car. I'm still learning how to work stuff in my car. But I know how to work these caddies and Escalades and these other vehicles because I have to. All right, so we can put all that in there. Now I got the key there, everything is in there. Now I'm going to park my car. My baby. Okay, Miss Varun. Time to park her for the day. Shall I pick her up later? All right. And if you can drive, no matter what age you are, as long as you can pass the driving test, it's not just a driving test, you got to pass the written test too. As long as you can pass the written test, then they'll put you on the driving test. And once you pass, man, shoot, you just don't know how many people you'll be meeting. But if you stay in the house, you ain't meeting nobody. The only people you're meeting in the house is these supposedly social media influencers who are just a bunch of clowns out here nowadays. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't showing you nothing. Either dancing around, freaking cussing and fussing or clowning or killing. That's all they doing, man. Get away from that. There's a lot better out here for you youngsters. A lot better out here. You need to take advantage. A lot more to do with your life than being out here flapping around trying to be a freaking rapper or a gangster or a thug or a TikTok influencer or a cat video maker. You know, no. All right, so I'm in here. I'm gonna set up my post, set up my holder. All right, let's get that up on the ceiling. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom, clamping in. Bam. The best thing, I should have had this a long time ago. I don't know why I kept acting like I ain't eating one. That down. Come on, dog, stop playing. All right, fine. You know what? You can stay right there. That's good. You can stay right there because it's right on the joint. All right, we good. Retouch off. I don't know what the retouch is. I have no idea what's going on now. Nope. Let's get this bad boy started. Let's get the car up started, right? Let's get the car started quickly, right?
right, y'all, I've been talking all that time. I've been talking for a half hour. And the mic has been off. My man keeps telling me to check the mic before you start talking. I'm telling you, I've been talking maybe 30 minutes. And all y'all been seeing is me going through the process, which is not bad. It's really not bad. Maybe I said some things I didn't want to say. All I'm saying is I'm out here in limbo and making that money, meeting $1 million people, telling them about me, RaJuR, Navy veteran, Grammy recording artist, executive limo driver, all the other things I do. And I'm meeting people and they're listening to my music and they're buying my music. And they're looking me up. When I ask them to look me up, they're looking me up because they're in the back of the car. I got in prison. They don't look me up. Where's your website? Oh, RaJuRmusic.com. They're looking up. Oh, I see. There you are. Oh, wow. You were separate for 35 years? What did you do there? I did everything. Wow. I'm acting them out too. I've been in a couple music videos and I've been in a couple film plays and I've been in a movie. Wow. You do everything, don't you? Why are you out here? Because I need to get away from that stuff sometimes. Sometimes I need to clear my mind. Let's say I work part-time here. Only work 3 days a week, maybe 4 at the most. That's only because Sunday is considered a day. So tomorrow I'll work tomorrow if I get work, and I'll be considered a day. I mean, I'll be working 4 days if we actually get a nice check next week to pay these bills. Look at these houses. Crazy like a mug. But for some reason I'm not getting any feedback from my phone about turning and stuff. I gotta make sure that my my headphones is working. Hold on. I'll go and I'll play a video. I can't find a way. And if you can't, then you probably can't hear me anyway because this bite not even working. All right, let's go. This joint drives like a diesel. But it's not a diesel. All right, I had to pick them up till 1:30, so I'm gonna be here very early. I'm just about there. But it says I'll be there in 11 minutes. I thought I'd be there sooner than that. Slow down, I'm going a little too hot. I see 2 people up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me talking? Woo, look at that Porsche. Oh, I'm going across the bridge. Oh, that's right, because I'm going to Lamberton. Or Lambertville. I'm going over this little teeny-weeny bridge with this big behind truck. Look at this bridge. I'll show you how the bridge. This is New Hope Bridge. Going across this bridge will put you into Trenton. Look how small this bridge is. Come on. Don't stop. Come on through so I can get on this joint. Now I gotta bring my mirrors in so my mirrors don't hit people. So hold on. You gotta bring in your mirrors. I don't know why the nav even took me this way. This is crazy. We're gonna take our time. I don't understand this little bridge though. This bridge should just be a one-way bridge instead of being a two-way bridge. Everybody mostly putting their mirrors in, except some people are just dumb and they don't know. But this is a challenge. You're bringing an Escalade over this bridge with other cars. It should be like they have a red light up front, and what they'll do with that red light is they'll stop the traffic on one side and to let people go by. This truck is bigger than mine. He got a freaking truck. Now I'm in Jersey. Can y'all hear me? Can anybody hear me talking? Because it's clear I'm not hearing anything for the navigation. I'm trying to hurry up and get across before more cars start coming through here. Come on. Oh no, why my mirrors come back out? I thought my mirrors were in. And that's it. I just got over that little bridge. I don't think my headphone is working.
Continue on Washington crossing Pennington Road for 1.5 miles.
My headphone's not working anymore. Daggone it. I'm going to have to, well, they're just going to listen to me. They're going to listen to this navigation because I need my headphones. I bet all that time y'all couldn't hear a thing I was saying because the headphone is not working. This is crazy.
Turn down this heat a little bit. I'm talking, ain't nothing happening.
No Seattle girl, which means you probably will have the 49ers in here. That's a winnable game. Okay? If you don't win 3 of 4, well, I don't see Dallas running the game. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of discounting. But if you go 2-2, win the division, have a home playoff game, guess what? There are going to be a lot of people whose minds are already on the golf course and the draft and free agency and coaching searches for new offensive coordinators. That's where this season goes. And that's why tomorrow's somewhat important. But I just... the whole conversation that's happened this week, and look, I was on the air on Monday night after the game, and it was not fun to watch. It was not aesthetically pleasing. The Jalen Hurts situation is the worst it's probably ever been, with the 5 turnovers or the 4 interceptions, whatever you want to look at. Right now, the only way you can gauge them moving forward is simple. Margin of victory. If you're blowing out the Commanders twice and you blow out the Raiders, people will feel good, even if you go to Buffalo and let's say lose. Don't get blown out, but you lose. But if you do stumble somewhere along the way, people will have checked out on this. There's some people that already have. And if that's the case, that's sad. Because this team has the talent in a weak NFL. I don't think I can remember in my lifetime, 52, an NFL more wide open in the month of December than this one is. Because you look at it, in the AFC, Denver and Green Bay, I'm sorry, Denver and New England. I have serious questions about both of them, how they'll handle playing in the playoffs. You're going to have no coach.
In half a mile, turn left onto Harborton Mount Airy Road.
And it looks like they're going to be hanging for dear life to make the tournament. The Bucks are a joke. Talk there, Robin, about the idea that Tampa was a legitimate contender and Baker Mayfield was an MVP candidate?
I do. It lasted about 5, maybe 6 weeks.
6 weeks. You're gonna have the Carolina Panthers in there. You're gonna have the 49ers, whose best quarterback might be a backup right now.
Turn left onto Harborton Mount Airy Road.
That's a statement.
And you got a Bears team that I don't know how Caleb Williams will fare. If the Eagles don't make a run, and I said this the other night, they'll take it to their grave.
In half a mile, turn left.
The shot to repeat would be there. The shot to repeat, if you have some form of functioning offense, is there. But they're shooting themselves in the foot with an ill-equipped offensive coordinator, with whatever personal issues are going on in that locker room, and there are. You can put all the inflatable bunnies you want in the middle of the locker room. That tells me there's something deeply wrong. Add all this together, and in the middle of February, if they don't.
Okay. This is the Harmony Hollow Farm.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the right.
All right. I guess I
In
got to
600 feet,
chime
your
in a
destination
call.
will be on the right.
Let's see. There's the gate. Let's go. Park. I don't know what to hit, so I'm just going to hit something. Don't have any instructions as to what to hit to get in. So let's see. Because I'm at the call. Well, they had to come and pick me up. They had to come and pick me up to take me up to the joint. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm hoping this is a very nice tip for this ride. 4 in a family. Look at all this land. Wow. Look at all of this land. This is all theirs, I assume. Land everywhere.
Your destination is on the right.
Wow, look at all this land. Money right here. This big dollar. This is big dollar money grip. Now, no, that's not the house. That's probably just a farm. I wonder where the house is. All this is theirs. Look at this. The whole city of Philadelphia. I ain't gonna say whole city of Philadelphia. This is like all of Jenkintown. Hold on, I gotta get this call. Oh yeah, I just talked to Miss Cheyenne, so everything is good.
Good.
She just called me.
Yeah, I was gonna park here around the house, but you know these people they don't hear. Yeah, I know they're going to high lunch.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
It's okay. She said she's gonna pay whatever you stay here.
Yeah. Well, she got to call. She got to call Sterling.
Yeah.
So she's gonna call them. I'm gonna call them up to know they're gonna be a little bit after 2.
Yeah. That's why I want parking here because that's the main house right there. But like there's a bathroom here.
Oh, good. Okay.
Something you want to show you where it is, you know? Because
yeah, sure. Just in case.
Wow, man.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Sounds great. All right, we're gonna check out the restroom.
There's a workplace here.
Okay.
This bathroom here.
Okay, good. Okay, sounds good. That's all I need.
Yeah. I know. I drive before with my boss. So now you gotta wait there, man. You want to use the bathroom, the bathroom.
Yeah, right. There's no problem though. Like I said, I don't have anything to do.
Yeah. You know.
All right, thank you. And what's your name?
Jonathan.
Say again?
Jonathan.
My name is William.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. All right, take care. Have a good day. All right. Oh, by the way, when they come in, they're gonna come over here, or do I go over there?
What you can do, just you can park the car face that way. That way, when they can call you, you coming down.
Oh, that's a hill.
Yeah. You know, they're going to the house.
Oh, I can't come down here though. So I had to go out.
Yeah, you go around. I said you can park here and kind of keep your eyes open just in case you gotta use the bathroom. You'll be around here. You know what I mean?
Right, and then when I go out, I'll go out this way and then come down.
And then he can, when they're coming out, they can call you. Then you go down.
And that's the house. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
I think that worked.
right. All right, sounds good.
That way you keep your eyes open here. I mean, when they call you, they're coming down.
Yeah, and I can see him. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're probably gonna call me, but I'll be there just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks again. This is incredible. All this property, they got horses, everything out here. They're like a horse over there. So he said, go down there. I still don't have no headphones, but they ain't gonna care. They got $1 billion. What they care about? All this is theirs. All this is there. Every bit of this is theirs. And when they get home, he said they'll call me and then I'll just, so I get paid for this weight. You know what I mean? Because they said the flight got delayed. Now, I don't know how this is going to affect my next job. Because my next job, well, then again, it might not affect my next job because my next job is later anyway. So this is cool. So, yeah, so this is the house. This is their house right there. All the rest of this is their land. All of this land is theirs. It kind of reminds me of Plymouth White Marsh. Reminds me of Plymouth White Marsh. They got like all the land in White Marsh. It's basically all there. All this land right here is all theirs. So I'm going to assume that all this land, man, look, you can build a whole city on this land. That's money. That's money. With that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. They're not going to be here till 2. It's 1 o'clock. You already showed me where the bathroom was. You want to go and use the restroom? Let's go ahead on in there and use the restroom. Chill. Dollars make sense. Sense make dollars.